Hello everyone, and today I'm gonna overview the Eighth Doctor Adventures from Big Finish because, as you know, I recently bought a subscription for the first series of the Eighth Doctor Adventures, so I'm gonna overview it. And if you are wondering why is the Horror of Glam Rock in the background, the answer is because why not? Do you have any problems with the Horror of Glam Rock? Good. Okay, so let's just use that as a background. Good. Okay, so the first story, and I am gonna try this. Yes, I know it's probably a really stupid idea, and this probably looks really strange, but the first story is Blood of the Daleks. Yes. So what do you think about Blood of the Daleks? I think it's a really good story. Really enjoyed it, and I have a review of the story, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it because, well, I have reviewed it, so that would just be a bit pointless to talk about it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna rate it like 8.5 something. Yeah, 8.5 is a good rating for that story. Okay, good. And the next story, The Horror of Glam Rock. Yes, basically, take the 70s, take Lucy Miller's Anti-Pact, take aliens, add aliens, add the guy who played Donna Noble's grandfather, and then, yeah, you have the Horror of Glam Rock, basically. So, if that doesn't sound good, then I don't know. It is really good. I really enjoyed it. Not one of the best stories ever, but quite an enjoyable story. And yes, I know, it's called the Horror of Glam Rock. No, it's not related to the Horror of Fang Rock. You could think that that was the case because it's called the Horror of Glam Rock, and there's another story called the Horror of Fang Rock. Fang Rock, good. Well, Fang Rock. But no, it's not the same thing. Not the same thing. Um, So, nope, not the same thing, sorry. Not related in any way. Just a copy of the Horror Fang Rock. Yeah, that's quite weird. Yeah. Even though we have seen a lot of similar titles, just like Resurrection of the Daleks, Revelation of the Daleks, Remembrance of the Daleks, Victory of the Daleks, whatever. A lot of stories that have similar titles, but let's not talk about the title. They were all connected. The Dalek stories called something about the Daleks, but yeah, okay, really good story. Really enjoyed it. Overall rating 7 out of 10. So yeah, I would recommend it. Really good story. Well, not really good, but yeah, I guess you could say really good. Then my favorite, possibly my favorite, Immortal Beloved. Yeah, and the reason why it looks so weird in this video is because, well, the image is smaller on the thing, and yeah. So the whole Fang Rock, possibly the best story from the series. Really enjoyed it. Really amazing plot. I have reviewed it, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it. Then the next good story. Well, you don't know if it's good because you haven't. Okay, Phobos. It's set on Mars' moon, Phobos. Yeah, Mars' moon, Phobos. Yay! Yeah, it's not related to the Ice Warriors. Sorry, it's not. Okay. No, it's not related to the Ice Warriors. No, stop. No, they're not in it. Okay. No Ice Warriors. Sorry. Okay, no Ice Warriors. It's an Ice Warrior free story. But yeah, basically, someone built robots to scare away people because he's annoyed that he or she, I am not gonna say anything, or it, or them, someone is annoyed that there's a lot of people that like doing dangerous stuff. And yeah, basically that, and it's set on this base on Mars's moon. Yeah, part one. It's a one-parter. It's like one hour part, but the first half, the first 25 minutes is really good. Really enjoyed it. But then the second 25 minutes is really bad. The first half is really, really good. Really enjoyed it. But then the second half is really, really bad, and I really didn't enjoy it. So, yeah, part one, well, it's not a two-parter, but first half, um, first half, yeah, good enough, probably, 9 out of 10, really enjoyed it. Second half, 2 out of 10. Overall rating, 7 out of 10. Yeah. Then, No More Lies. Basically, there's this guy, he's an alien, and there's water source in it. Yeah, sounds awesome. Basically, Lucy Miller and the doctor meets this guy, and he's an alien, he's evil. But then they meet him in the future, and when he's stuck in a time loop. And he has a wife. And there's water source. If that doesn't sound awesome, I don't know what sounds awesome. It is awesome. Really enjoyed it. 8 out of 10. Such an amazing story. Well, that's such an amazing. I've seen better stories in this series too. I mean, Blood of the Daleks and Immortal Beloved, they're better. And Human Resources, spoiler alert. Well, it's not really a spoiler because I'm going to talk about it in around 20 seconds. But yeah, a really, 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 really good story. And the water source in it, I have already said that around 4 times now. Probably only 3. So, yeah. But the water source are really good in it. Because they are in it. And I just said it again, because this is a water source story. Yeah. I have said a lot of times that the water source are in the story, and I just said it again. It's becoming like a thing in this video that I say that the water source are in the story. It's like, I think this video is gonna get famous in half a year, well, in a year's time. Sort of, it's gonna be like my most viewed video, probably something like that. And people want me to say water source all the time. Probably. Tell me if you like the word water source. And if you don't know what a water source is, then listen to Storm Warning. Yeah, that would explain most of it. Storm Warning is a really good story, so I would definitely recommend listening to that one. But yeah, next story. Human Resources. Basically, take an office. Take the Cybermen. Take the Headhunter. Take a crystal that can manipulate time. Add them together. And take the 8th Doctor and add him to the mix. And take a guy that looks a lot like the Doctor. Not the... Yeah, that just happened. Not the Doctor, but the other Doctor from the Doctor Dances. No, seriously, he looks a lot like the other Doctor. You know, this guy, he looks quite a lot like the other Doctor from the Doctor Dances. Not the War Doctor, but the Doctor from the Doctor's Dances. From the Doctor Dances. You know, the MC Child and the Doctor Dances, the 2-parter with Christopher Eccleston. No, it doesn't look like Christopher Eccleston, but it looks like the Doctor that's in that story. You know, the one that turns into a gas mask zombie? Yeah. So, take an office and add Cybermen and a crystal that can manipulate timelines. Yeah, it sounds awesome, don't you think? And it is awesome. Really enjoyed it. Probably one of the best Cyberman stories ever. Even though I would say part 2 is so much better than part 1, but part 1 is really good, so it's a really good story. Apparently, part 2 is quite hated for some reason, but I thought part 2 was the best part. Really enjoyed it. 8.5. So overall, what do you think of this season? Really good. I enjoyed all of the stories a lot. Yeah, I enjoyed all of them a lot. So I rated Blood of the Daleks 8.5, The Heart of Glamrock 7, The Immortal Beloved 9, Phobos 7, I think. Yeah, 7. No More Lies 8, and Human Resources 8.5, I think. Yeah, 8.5. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this season. Would I recommend it? Yeah, definitely. If you want to get into Big Finish, this is great. It's a bit like the new series, and it's a bit like the classic series. It's a mix between new and classic. So I really like that. Even though I prefer classical. Well, I actually prefer Big Finish. So yeah, it's sort of mostly epicness, and then a bit of Tennant era in it. But not any of the bad parts, just sort of some of the Tennant era. Some of the good ideas. good things from the Tennant era. So it is sort of really a good mix between every single version of Doctor Who ever. So really enjoy this season. And the Cybermen are really weird in Human Resources because they speak like the New Who Cybermen. That's the only negative, really. That's like the only bad thing about this series. So, well, and part 2 of Phobos was so bad, like really boring. But that wasn't a bad story. So, would definitely recommend it. So that's it for me, everyone, and have a nice day, and bye!